I love when I get asked by guys, why are you still single? Have you met your kind?
Back it up, back it up. Girl, wobble it, and I'ma gobble it.
Maybe I'm the problem. No.
I mean, I feel fine. I just cry myself to sleep every night.
Yeah, that's totally normal.
Heads up, there's not more fish in the sea. Straight garbage out here. Straight garbage.
Cry me a river. Go on and cry me a river.
Welcome back, guys, to another video of women hitting
the wall. No man on earth can make it fall.
I don't want a relationship. I want a best friend. Someone I can sleep with and wake up next to and laugh with, dance with, and hustle with, and build with, and grow with. Someone to eat with.
Then why are you still alone, ma'am? That's not hard to find. There are lots and lots of good guys out there that want that. Why are you still single?
Someone I can make love with. I want a partner in crime. Someone I can trust with my entire heart. Someone I'm not afraid to lose because I know that they'll always be there. Maybe relationships just aren't for me.
So I thought I'd start putting myself out there a little bit more and made a plan last weekend to try and go on as many dates as I could since I was kid-free. And I was successful. I got 4 in-person and virtual dates.
That's a lot of dates for a single mother. Why are you complaining?
So I thought I'd do it again since I have another kid-free weekend. Except that I've swiped through Bumble. There's nobody left. I have my distance settings for like 50 miles that puts me into 2 other states.
So 2 other states, guys. 50 miles.
I live in a pretty major city, and there is nobody left in Bumble for me to match with.
Yes, guys, so you can see how high her standards are, that she can't find a match on Bumble. 50 miles away, in 2 states.
I'm gonna be alone forever.
This video is for anyone that is upset over a boy right now. I say boy, I refuse to say man until I actually meet one. And also if you are...
Okay, so she's over 35 and she never met a man, according to her. If you're wondering why she is alone, it's because of her mindset.
In a relationship, keep scrolling, come back in a couple months. If you are upset over a boy right now, he hasn't texted you back, you're being ghosted, you are fresh out of a relationship, you're feeling like it's the end of the world, no one's ever gonna love you again, you're gonna be alone forever. Remember how you felt about the guy before him, and the guy before him, and the guy before him?
So she's been in a lot of relationships, but men are trash, men are boys. She never found a man. Well, ma'am, what's the common denominator in all those relationships? You are. So maybe not men are the problem.
I think we all know that 1, they always come back, and 2, there's gonna be another...
No, only simps come back, ma'am. Only simps.
Another one, and another one, and another one.
Here's a trick that I do when family members just ask me if I'm single or what I'm doing in my life. Like, oh my God, you're 37. Like, aren't you worried? I just say, oh my God, I'm dating a lot of people. I'm having so much fun. And then they get kind of weirded out that you're so happy and excited about it. And then you're like, yeah, and I'm really enjoying work and like things are just going great. Being happy about your life.
So basically just tell your relatives that you're a 3 or 4. And they won't know what to say. That's a good idea, guys. Listen to her advice.
Makes it harder for someone to bring you down, at least in person.
I've had a lot of people in my life tell me that my biggest downfall is that I'm just too much to handle. And I let a complete stranger almost convince me that But he's right. I stood up for myself today, and I had to, because I let a man make me feel inferior. I let a man make me feel guilty for me knowing more than him.
Again, she thinks we are intimidated by smart women. I don't think he's intimidated by you. Your friend said that you are too much. So maybe you're just too much. It's nothing to do with smarts. It's nothing to do with intelligence. Or maybe I'm just getting it wrong, guys. I don't know. Maybe I don't understand what she's talking about. Or maybe she doesn't understand what she's talking about. Because she doesn't understand men.
And I had to stand up for myself. And then now that I think about it, I'm like, should I have done that? Have I just dug myself a hole? Am I too confident? Is this what?
What does confidence have to do with smarts? With knowing more? I don't get it. Maybe I'm stupid, guys. But I don't get what she's talking about. I really don't.
Why nobody wants me? I wish my brain wasn't broken.
So she's saying that she knows more than a man, but also that her brain is broken. I really don't get it. I don't get this video, guys. I really don't. Maybe I'm just crazy.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is what spiraling looks like.
I wish people that were emotionally unavailable would be kind enough to either be honest and open about that kind of stuff, or just don't date at all.
Ma'am, men are not emotionally unavailable. They just lie. They smash, and then they don't want a relationship with you. That's all. That is nothing to do with emotions. Why is it so hard for women to understand?
Because it's mean. You lead people.
Or maybe, just maybe, he wanted to date you, but he saw a lot of red flags, so he decided that he doesn't want to commit to you. It's easy. It's nothing to do with emotions.
You let people get close to you, and then you break their hearts. And then you're over here fine. If you have issues, work on.
So if he was fine, that means that he didn't like you so much. He just wanted to smash. That's all. You was just a side chick. I'm sorry to say it, ma'am, but you were just a side chick.
On them, it's okay to get help. If you don't want to work on them, then that's fine too. But stay single, because it's never okay to hurt someone. Just
women do it all the time. So why is it only men's fault? Women do this all the time.
Because you're lonely.
They lead men on and they just use men for their money.
Only for a minute, but you know that you're not actually available to take care of someone else's heart or soul.
I know I'm probably going to die alone. In fact, that happens to be one of the #1 insults that I hear from men.
Ma'am, if that's the #1 insult you get, you don't even want to know what kind of insults I get. I even get death threats. So that's not an insult.
On this app who feel insulted by my content, who feel insulted when I have messages such as "I will not settle." My grandmother is 85 years old.
Nobody's telling you to settle, ma'am. Nobody. You can die alone if that's what you want.
Years old. She got married when she was 20. By the time she was 25, she realized she had settled for an abusive man. She thought she was in love with him. She stayed with him 30 years.
So why did she stay if he was so abusive? I hear this all the time, guys. He was so abusive, but they only say that after 40 years, 30 years, 50 years. I don't get it. And even if that guy was abusive, she did it for your parents, for the family.
After that, no, I'm sorry, 40 years after that, I remember I was at her 40th wedding anniversary. She told me if she would have known then what she knew now, she never would have married him.
I often get asked, where are all the good guys? There are no more good guys out there. Good guys don't exist.
Feminism killed good guys, ma'am, because women nowadays don't like good guys. So even the good guys that are good go through bad relationships, through heartbreak, and they become bad guys, bad boys, because that's what women want. If women keep repeating, we want bad boys, we want bad boys, that's what men are going to give them. We adapt. We know how to adapt. We haven't changed. Women have changed. So we just adapt with the times.
Is becoming a bit of a theme lately. Now, as a psychotherapist, I can confirm that there are many great guys out there. I've had them sat in my office and I have worked with them. The problem is the great guys, the good, kind, caring, authentic guys, tend to get caught up in toxic relationships, often with narcissists. So these guys are...
Yes, and after that, they want to go MGTOW or they become bad boys.
Difficult to track down because they've often been pinned down and they've been so abused that they're not able to get out of that relationship and understand and get into a healthy relationship. These guys do exist, but sometimes, ladies, you've just got to be patient.
Where did all the good men go?
There's actually two things here. Besides me being old enough to be your mother, and there's a lot of women my age still asking that question, where are the good guys at? A lot of them are in the friend zone where you left them. And
true, very true.
And something, we have a nice guy, right? We're attracted to him, but then we find out he's just too nice, and that's the part that makes them unattractive. Instead of shying away, how about speaking up and empowering them, saying, hey, I love, it would be really attractive if you...
We don't need to be empowered. That's a term that women use. We don't need that.
You took the lead. It's more attractive if you take the initiative, or if you call me more, if you set boundaries or challenge me, because a lot of those nice guys are really just waiting to be empowered, and they can be great men. The other thing is, as you said, 20, 30-year-olds are still into smoking and partying. Well, those guys right there are going to have to go through a whole bunch of shit in their lifetime until they get to be about my age and turn out to be great men. So you either have the opportunity to tell some nice guys to level up, or you have the opportunity to wait for those guys playing around to grow up.
Why am I still single?
I can tell just by her attitude after a few words why she's single. But let's listen.
Because I have choice. Because I have priorities. Because I know what I want. Because I have built myself to a certain...
Guys, did I hear children in the background?
Because I know what I want.
Maybe that's one of the reasons why she's single. But I don't think she will say this in the video. Let's hear it.
Level not to appreciate and accept rubbish. Because I've put in so much in myself to be damaged by another person who have put in nothing in themselves.
You go, queen.
Why am I still single? I'm still single because I don't want to accept rubbish like you. I'm still single because I don't want to be abused like you. I'm still single because I don't want to be moved by society.
Man, but nobody's forcing you to be in a relationship. If you want to be single, you can just be single.
Like you. I'm still single because I don't want to be moved by your projection of she never marry. I'm not single because there are no men flocking around me.
Of course, that's not what the wall is about. You can't find the man that you want because the man that you want don't want you back.
I'm single because I'm choosy. I'm single because I don't want to end up with everybody. I'm single because I want to take my time. I am single because I'm an intentional woman. I am single because I understand that when I'm alone, I can be more productive than when I'm with an idiot. I am single because I have put in so much in my self-development, and I understand that when I bring an idiot into my life, he is going to damage everything I have taken my time to build.
Well, as you can see, guys, she's so happy, she's so radiant that she feels the need to make a video explaining why she is more happy alone. Yes, ma'am, we all get it. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.